Let's be real, we're all using it. AI has pretty much become our go-to assistant for everything from writing emails to brainstorming big ideas. But here's the question that's been bugging me. As these tools get smarter, are we getting dumber? Okay, let's really get into this.
I mean, think about it for a second. How many times have you just copied and pasted the answer an AI gave you without really questioning it? The convenience is just amazing, right? But what if that convenience comes with a hidden price tag for our own brains?
Now, this isn't just a random thought. To get some real answers, we're diving into a big 2024 systematic review from Chunpeng Zhai and his colleagues. They basically combed through all the existing research to figure out what's actually happening to our minds when we lean on AI.
Okay, before we dive into all the warnings, let's get one thing straight. AI can be an absolute game changer, especially when it comes to learning and working. The upsides? They're huge, and they're undeniable.
You know that feeling, right? Staring at a blank page, the cursor just blinking and blinking. Well, AI is incredible for busting through writer's block. It can spitball ideas, help you structure your thoughts. It's like a jump start for your creative engine. And this is a biggie. Think about the hours, sometimes even days, you'd spend digging through articles and websites for information. AI can shrink that whole process down to just a few minutes. It's no wonder students and researchers jumped on this so fast.
So yeah, when you use it the right way, this stuff really works. The research backs it up, people report becoming better writers, feeling way more confident in their work, and seeing their productivity just skyrocket. Honestly, it can feel like you've been given a superpower.
But what if that superpower has a catch, a hidden cost? Because the research Zai and his team looked at points to a really serious downside, one that pops up when we stop using AI as a tool and start letting it do our thinking for us.
And this right here is the absolute core of the problem. It's a term called over-reliance. And it's not just about using AI a lot. It's that moment when we just accept what it says, no questions asked. It's when we start trusting the algorithm's answer more than our own gut.
So what does this over-reliance actually do to our brains? Well, the findings are kind of startling. It's not just making us a little lazy. It might be actively weakening some of our most important mental skills.
The review zeroed in on 3 key abilities that take a serious hit: our power to make decisions, our ability to think critically, and our skill at analyzing complex problems. You can think of these like mental muscles, and if you don't use them, you lose them.
Look at this comparison. It really lays out the trade-off, doesn't it? When your brain makes a decision, it's this slower, deliberate process of weighing options, and that's what builds good judgment over time. The AI gives you a shortcut, a fast answer, sure, but it encourages dependency. We're basically outsourcing the very work that makes us smarter.
And critical thinking? That's all about connecting the dots, weighing different arguments, and building your own case. But when AI just hands you a perfectly packaged answer, you skip that whole messy, beautiful process. You get the conclusion without any of the mental heavy lifting.
It's the exact same story with analytical thinking, the ability to take a problem apart, interpret what you're seeing, and reason your way to a solution. That's a skill you have to practice. Every time we let AI do that for us, we're basically skipping our brain's workout for the day.
So why is it so easy to fall into this trap? Well, it turns out it's not just a personal weakness. The research suggests that the AI systems themselves have these ethical landmines that almost trick us into lowering our guard and trusting them more than we should.
The review highlights 5 big ones: AI hallucination, algorithmic bias, the risk of plagiarism, privacy issues, and a major lack of transparency. And each one of these isn't just a technical problem, it's a psychological trap that can pull us deeper and deeper into dependency.
Okay, first up, AI hallucination. This is when the AI just makes stuff up, but states it with 100% confidence. Get this, in one study, an AI was asked for academic sources, and it gave 178 of them, but 28 were completely fake. They just didn't exist. And the real danger isn't just that it's wrong, it's that it presents fiction with the exact same authority as fact. It's training us to stop being skeptical.
Then you've got algorithmic bias. See, AI learns from us, from the internet, which is just filled with all of our human biases and prejudices. So its so-called neutral answer might actually be pushing a biased point of view. And if we accept that without thinking, we're not just getting information, we're absorbing a skewed worldview without even realizing it.
Then there's plagiarism. It's never been easier to pass off AI's writing as your own. And as you can see here, the tools designed to catch it, they're failing big time. One study showed that common detectors were catching less than 15% of AI-assisted plagiarism. That creates a huge temptation to take the ultimate cognitive shortcut, right?
And let's not forget privacy. Every time we type in a prompt, upload a document, or share our personal info, we're building this relationship of trust with the tool. We start to treat it less like a simple calculator and more like a confidant, which makes it even harder to step back and question what it tells us.
And finally, we have the black box problem. The AI gives you an answer, but it can't or won't show you its work. It can't show you its sources. So you're left with a choice. Either you reject this super convenient answer and do all the hard work yourself, or you just take a leap of faith. The entire system is designed to push you towards that blind trust.
So wow, after all that, what are we supposed to do? Just stop using AI? No, absolutely not. The key isn't to abandon these incredibly powerful tools. The key is to learn how to use them with our eyes wide open.
Here's a pretty good way to think about it. Treat AI like a brilliant but sometimes unreliable intern, not like your boss. Use it to brainstorm ideas, but you do the real thinking. Fact-check every single thing it gives you, as if your reputation depends on it, because, well, it does. Always ask yourself, what bias might be hiding in this answer? And most importantly, you always make the final call.
Look, at the end of the day, AI is a tool. It's a powerful one, but it's not a replacement for your brain. The goal isn't to let it think for you. The goal is to use it to help you think bigger, faster, and better. So don't outsource your thinking, upgrade it.